Welcome once again to our continuing YouTube video series on business law. My name is Christopher Neufeld of Neufeld Legal, and this is our continuing YouTube video series on affording a business lawyer. In this particular YouTube video, we'll be discussing an important point to consider when you think about how to afford a business lawyer. And that is, you get what you pay for. And this applies to everything, really. But it applies equally to lawyers. Now, there's a lot of lawyers out there, and a lot of lawyers focus on a lot of different realms. Now, myself as being a business lawyer, my focus has been primarily in the past 20 years on working with businesses. And in the last decade plus, it's become more and more focused on working with new businesses, small and medium-sized businesses, businesses that are growing, and those kind of aspects. So a lot of the work I do is with that area of business. Then there's going to be a whole realm of other legal practice, which I have completely no affinity to, and I just look to direct other people to. So if there's a criminal matter, a family law matter, a lot of real estate matters, insurance matter, personal injury matter, gosh, not going to even touch that stuff. Okay, I'll direct people to who I believe are appropriate for handling that, but for the most part, myself, that's not my realm. And from the perspective of you being a business owner, especially a new business owner, what you need to be looking at is getting somebody who actually can communicate well with you and who also understands your business and how to deal with business from a legal perspective. That is what you're looking for. You can't be looking for anything else, because then you're going to get into a situation where you have somebody who can't draw upon practical and legal experience to really guide you and direct you as you move forward in your business enterprise. It's just not going to work. At the same time, and it's the truth, you need somebody generally with a knowledge and experience. So whereas a lot of the younger lawyers up there, they claim to be cheaper, but really, what is cheaper? And the same thing applies to non-business lawyers that you're getting out. Because for the most part, what you're looking at when it comes to business law is a lot of hourly work. And hourly work is really based on a multiplier effect. You have a rate and you multiply it by the number of hours. Now, the difference is that somebody who is very knowledgeable, very experienced at something, typically has the ability to get stuff done at a good deal faster, more efficiently, and more effectively. So not only do you get to a better result typically in a shorter amount of time, it'll be in a shorter amount of time, but you get better results because they're drawing upon their past experience. So what might take somebody else 5 hours takes the more experienced, more knowledgeable lawyer 2 hours, 2.5 hours. They have, very likely they've dealt with similar situations, or they can draw upon a whole series of similar situations, put that in place, and you get the benefit of all that previous experience, that previous knowledge, and their ability to access similar scenarios. They know where to look, they know where to draw upon, they know where to advise and assess upon. So you get this double effect of the experience of getting higher quality, and the results come that much faster. So when you think about it, if you're paying, let's say, a lawyer like myself, $400 or $500 an hour, and you only put in their need to get to that point of providing you an awesome solution, it takes them 2.5 hours. Whereas you get somebody else who's not really focused on this area, but does 17 different things that are not directly related, and they pull it together in 5 hours. And they might charge you $300 an hour. Now we look at it. You get the 2.5 hours of $500 an hour. That's $12.50. You've got the other person at $300 an hour for 5 hours. That's $1,500. And then you look at the quality of the work. You'll see right away, not only are you potentially paying substantially more, because the 5 hours could very easily quickly turn into more hours when they meet other obstacles and challenges and have to do more work. So it's not only the question of you're paying more for something, but the quality of the results comes into question. Because there's no defined result that all lawyers are going to find. It's not how it works. How it works is the quality of the individual is in large part going to dictate the quality of the result. And it's only the people who have put in a lot of time and have had a lot of work in the area, and that's just the reality of it, and you know it yourself. But they'll have little ideas and nuances and tricks and modalities and modifications that are, whether it's they've picked up from other experiences that they can introduce, or even stuff that's specific to your own business that they can tailor stuff that gives you a far better result. And that's what you're really wanting to be paying for. You want to be paying for better results. I hate to say it, but you pay for what you get. And it has to apply. And it just doesn't really stay with legal work. It also applies to every other part of your business. You pay for what you get. You need to be looking at how best to get the best quality for what you're paying. If you're going to run your business by always looking for the cheapest thing, that's what your business is going to look like after a while. It's going to be dealt with by cheap stuff, inefficiencies, and inadequacies. There's going to be way too many holes in the business. And that is not what I expect you to be wanting. I wouldn't want it for my own business. Yes, you need to find efficiencies. But when it comes time for the appropriate people to get involved with your business, when there's appropriate supplies you need for your business, you want to get the right stuff. And you want to make your business work. And you want it to, because you're competing. Remember that. You're competing. And not only are you competing with the outside world in your competition, but you're competing to overcome challenges. There's going to be a whole lot of challenges out there. And if to meet those challenges, you need the right support. And part of that right support is the right business lawyer. Because you need the right contracts and you need the right legal support structure. And that is why I have to emphasize once again, you pay for what you get, what you pay for. So you make sure you pay for the right stuff. Well, I hope you have found this YouTube video informative. We hope you liked the video. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Provide us with your comments. And as always, if you're looking for solid legal advice specific to your business and specific to your needs, please do not hesitate to contact us. Although we provide these YouTube videos, we also provide paid legal services. And this is just an adjunct to that. Getting out the word so that you find and you understand the importance of paid legal services. Because, once again, you get what you pay for. And that applies to this and everything else in life. Well, I wish you all the best in your business endeavors. And I look forward to seeing you once again on YouTube very soon. Thank you.